Hello friends, I'm George, the nice smelling gentleman. In today's video, I want to talk about the Armaf Odyssey line of fragrances. Now, this line of fragrances holds somewhat of a dear place into my heart because when I started my channel, the first two videos that I did were about two fragrances from this line. The first video that I ever uploaded was about the Armaf Odyssey White Edition, and the second video was about the Odyssey Homme, the original black bottle. Now this fragrance line actually holds has two other members, the Odyssey Mega and the Odyssey Mandarin Sky. Now those last two fragrances are actually supposed to be limited edition fragrances, and I can attest to the fact that they're a bit harder to find. So in today's video, I'm gonna briefly go over each of those four fragrances, and I'm gonna rank them depending on how much I've actually enjoyed using them. Okay, I just want to quickly mention something else. Those four fragrances, all of them are actually cloned fragrances, something that the whole house of Armaf is known for, and this line of fragrances makes no difference. All four of them are actually clones of designer fragrances. Now, there is one difference between the first two, the black and white bottle, the ones that are supposed to be normal kind of fragrances, and the Mega and Mandarin Sky, and that's in the presentation. As you can see, the limited edition fragrances, they have pretty much the same bottle design as the normal ones, but they come with equipped with this sort of a fake leather pouch. That's the main difference as far as how they look, and they are a bit more expensive and a bit harder to find. My least favorite out of those all four fragrances out of this line is the Odyssey Mega limited edition. Now, this thing is a clone of YSLY EDP. Now, there are two reasons why this is my least favorite. The first reason is the fact that I don't enjoy the YSLY EDP DNA that much, and this fragrance being quite an accurate clone of the original YSLY also makes it not as enjoyable as any of the other three members of this family. The second reason why I don't like the Mega that much is because it lacks on the performance front a little bit. Now, I have about 10 different Armaf fragrances in my collection, and pretty much all of them except this one, are good performers. For some reason though, the Mega hasn't been performing very well. I get about 4 to 4.5 hours on my skin with good projection in the first hour, and that's to me is beyond it's subpar performance, and that's why the Odyssey Mega is ranked as my least favorite out of the four fragrances. Now I've had the Mega and the Mandarin Sky for about 20 days now, so I'll let this bottle sit on a shelf for the next few months, and I'll test it again how it performs in about 2 to 3 months, just to see if maceration will help with the performance. If it does, I'm gonna update you in a future video. Okay, my next favorite in the line is going to be the Odyssey Homme White Edition. Now, what the Odyssey Homme White Edition is trying to be, it is trying to clone Giorgio Armani's Stronger With You EDT. Now, normally I enjoy that DNA quite a lot, but the reason why this is not ranked higher is the fact that, first of all, this is not a very accurate clone. Armaf usually do a better job when they try to clone something. Here they've messed up a little bit because this is sort of it gets the vibe right, but it looks like they've sort of mixed the DNA of the Stronger With You line with some Invictus notes here and there, and that I don't like. And the other reason is this again is not like a very well performing fragrance. It's doing all right. I get about 6 hours on my skin, but the original members of the Stronger With You line are quite a good performers, and for that reason I rank this as my third favorite out of the whole Odyssey line. Okay, my second favorite out of the whole Odyssey line is the Armaf Odyssey, the original black bottle. Now, what this is trying to be, this is a sort of a clone of Tom Ford Noir Extreme, mixed with a little bit of an iris as well. It's not a very accurate clone to Tom Ford, to Noir Extreme, and this the iris note in here, to my nose, is not a sweet powdery type of iris. It's more like a dusty type of iris. Other than that, this has been an enjoyable scent for me. There's only one problem with this, and that's the projection. Now, it performs well on my skin. It lasts for about 8 hours, which is pretty good performance, but it just lacks on the projection side. I get a decent projection for about 30 to 45 minutes, and after that it becomes a really close to the skin scent. Other than that, this is a good, nice, little, let's call it delicate type of scent. I've been enjoying this wearing it to bed at night. Alright, and my most favorite out of the whole Odyssey line is going to be the Odyssey Mandarin Sky. What this is a clone of Jean-Paul Gaultier's Scandal Pour Homme EDT, and quite a good clone at that. Now, there's one thing that the Mandarin Sky misses compared to the original Scandal Pour Homme, and that's the sort of the fresh orange note in the opening. Now, in the official note breakdown of the Odyssey Mandarin Sky, there is orange listed, but even if they've actually used orange for this fragrance, they've not used the same type of orange. They've probably went for some sort of a sweet type of orange, I don't know, but it just misses that sort of fresh note in the opening of the original Scandal Pour Homme. Other than that, on the dry down, this is very similar to the original. Also has great performance. I get 9 to 10 hours on my skin with very good projection in the first 2 hours. Also, it stays on clothes for quite a few days. So no problem with the performance, no problem with the similarities on the scent, on the dry down. There's just a bit of differences in the opening. And so guys, in today's video, I went over the complete Odyssey Homme line from the house of Armaf. I hope that you found this video interesting or helpful. If you did, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, stay safe, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye bye.